power of God.
Hey guys, Kingopersia back. So I had the idea for this video about 2 days ago, which is pretty recently, so here it is. It's my ideas on why Diablo 3 was overhyped and why people didn't like it as much as the previous Diablo games. So first off, Diablo 3. Played it, beat it, liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was a really good game in general. Not the best Diablo game, but a really good one. So the reason it was overhyped, main reason I think, was because it's simply a Diablo game. Diablo 1 and 2 and Lords of Destruction had done really well. They're some of Blizzard's best games. And Diablo 3, you know, everybody wants Diablo 3 now. It had been, I think it had been 11 years since Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction came out, when Diablo 3 came out. So over that time, people had built up hype and eagerness to play Diablo 3. And the second Diablo 3 was revealed, you know, everybody started pre-ordering it. So that's one reason. Probably the only reason why it was overhyped, just because it's a Diablo game. Now for reasons, and if you guys think there are any other reasons, let me know why it was overhyped. Now reasons why people didn't like it. One reason is because it was very simplified. Compared to the previous Diablo games, it was very simplified. Kind of like what World of Warcraft is becoming a little bit. Like the gear had stat changes. This is all in Diablo 3. The gear had stat changes that would show what stats would change when you equip gear. When you're playing multiplayer, you could port back to the people you're playing with after selling stuff in town. The two demons you fight, Belial and Azmodan, they kind of came out of the blue. Nobody knew who they were. Like in Diablo 1, Diablo's brothers, Baal and Mephisto, who you fought later in Diablo 2 and Lord of Destruction, they had been revealed. They had been talked about in Diablo 1. You knew about them. You just didn't know who they were or anything, but they had been called Diablo's brothers in Diablo 1. So Belial and Azmodan had come out of the blue in Diablo 3. Nobody knew about them. So that's one. I really like, though, how it retconned Diablo 1 and 2. Blizzard's really good at retconning. Another reason why people didn't like it was because you always had to be online to play it. That's one reason. Also, you know, the error 37, people didn't like that, obviously. Nobody likes errors. So that was kind of a turn off for people. No PvP at all. People didn't like that, obviously. They're going to be releasing it soon, I think. And yeah, there's no PvP. Nobody liked that. The environment of the game. The game was more family friendly. I mean, I know it's still an M-rated game, but there's still gore and dismemberment and stuff. But overall, compared to the previous Diablo games, it was very less darkish. But like the previous Diablo games, 1, 2, and Lord of Destruction had a very dark, gritty, evil look to them. The environment, the flow of the game, the graphics, all that stuff had a very dark, gritty look to it. Diablo 3 did not. That had a more mainstream, gamer-friendly, family-friendly environment to it. I think people were turned off by this because they had been used to the gritty look of Diablo, which is one thing it was known for, which a lot of people liked. And then once again, Diablo 3 did not have this, which a lot of people didn't like. Another reason, Diablo 3 was a loot fest. You get so much loot in that game, man. It's not even funny. You didn't really get the feeling that you earned your loot when you got it. As I said before, Diablo 3 was really oversimplified, therefore it was pretty easy. I only played normal difficulty. I didn't go on to Hell or Inferno, whatever they were called, because I'm not the kind of guy to play a game again, especially if it's the same thing. Like, no, a harder difficulty doesn't do it for me. I want something else. So I didn't play it on harder difficulties, but normal was pretty easy. I rarely ever died. I was a monk, by the way. Just putting that out there. And that's all I can think of as to why Diablo 3 was overhyped and why people didn't like it as much. So if you guys have any other reasons why Diablo 3 was overhyped or people didn't like it as much, please let me know. I'd like to know. And that's it. So if you want to be friends with me on Steam, my Steam name is the same as my YouTube name. And don't forget to like this video, like my Facebook, and subscribe. Look forward to another video I'll be uploading today, probably another What is an MMO video. I'm kind of running out of videos for that series. That's it. Thank you for watching. Also, look forward to, today's Monday, look forward to Thursday's videos on Thursday.